One day I'm going to tell my grandkids I was here to see this. I'm serious. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello, how you doing? I watched this last night. I got tired. I'm recording this review now. And today we're talking about a TV miniseries, but simply calling it a television seems insufficient. This is a film. And that is The Beatles Get Back. The Beatles Get Back is streaming on Disney Plus. It was in 3 parts since Thanksgiving. The series has now ended, and it's pretty terrific. So what's The Beatles Get Back about? Well, it's directed by Peter Jackson. That's right, Lord of the Rings, King Kong, Lovely Bones, that director. And it basically is a documentary series, roughly 8 hours, just about, chronicling the making of Let It Be, the final album by the Beatles, which was previously covered in the less than stellar documentary, also called Let It Be. This is a more complete cut, and very little to no footage from Let It Be is in this, really. I mean, nothing. It shows the Beatles during their creative process, putting the music together, climaxing with the infamous rooftop concert on Savile Row in its entirety. And it's like watching history being made. It's all these songs that are now iconic, and you're watching them being put together. But what it also does is paint a portrait of a band that is on the way out, but they don't hate each other. I think the biggest thing about Let It Be was that it made the Beatles look like they completely self-destructive. And that's not to say that there's none of that here. There is. There's plenty of moments where you see animosity, where things like George Harrison breaks up with them for a period, leaves the band for a period and walks out. But there's also a lot of warm moments and funny moments and goofing around moments, like Paul and John, singing between their teeth to be goofy, being guys, cracking wise, flubbing lines, and cursing. Yes, there's cursing in this. We'll get there. But the footage is beautifully restored. And Jackson did it with the same team that he did the terrific World War I documentary, They Shall Not Grow Old, which if you have not seen that, you should check it out. It's excellent. And he puts it together in such a way where, even though there are repetitive elements, reviewing this like a movie almost seems insufficient. This is like reviewing a historical document. Like, I feel like I should be, to make any real negative criticisms of this seem to be null and void for the cumulative effect that it has of you're watching history being made. This is like I said, this is something I'm going to tell my grandkids about. That Grandpa was there to see this footage and to see how amazing it was to see it restored to its original form. Now, this is not all the footage. There was 60 hours of footage. They couldn't clearly do all of it, but there's a lot of it. And there's no narration. There's no, even though I love Summer of Soul, there's no retrospective of Paul McCartney and Yoko and people going, "Oh, I remember that day, how wonderful." It's literally the footage. It's the footage cut together, which worked. I also was quite fond of the fact that it dispelled certain things about the breakup, such as that it was all Yoko's fault. It wasn't. I think I'm not the biggest Yoko Ono fan. I don't like her music, although I see why she has a bit of a cult following in the same way. Look, I like weird music that's that weird lo-fi music that other people don't get. I'm a big Daniel Johnston fan. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnston. So I get why she might be someone's cup of tea. She's not mine. But I think that the long-standing rumor that she broke up the Beatles is a little misogynistic. Like, come on. It wasn't her fault. There was a lot more going on, frustration-wise, long before Yoko showed up. I think that it was, they were on the way down from the beginning. But it's very, very well done. My best friend in the world is the biggest Beatles fan. I've told him every single day, like, you have to watch it, and he says, "Oh, I've got to watch it. You really, really like it," because I do. They did such an amazing job capturing all just everything you want from a Beatles documentary and the kitchen sink. And I think that's going to be to the detriment of some. I don't know if everyone's going to have the patience for this, but stick with it. Be patient with it. It's a long road. But when you get to that concert, what's amazing about the concert sequence is really how varied the reactions were. They have like a part where the original director and some other people involved in direction are asking people on the street like, "What do you think of this?" And there's some people who are like, "Oh yeah, keep going." There are a lot of people who are like, "I don't like this loud music on the rooftop. Tell them to stop those hooligans." And it's kind of funny because clearly the Beatles were not. They were popular, but they weren't icons yet, and I think that's kind of interesting. It's anyway. There's not more that needs to be said about it. The Beatles Get Back is terrific. It's one of the best films of the year. It is insane how this came together. It was going to be a film, but now it's a miniseries. It's an insanely great film, and I'm going to give it. You see it, bang, 5 out of 5 stars. I can't give it anything less, guys. This is a monument. This is like reviewing art. I mean, this is like and genius at work. This is an awesome experience. I'm glad I took it. All right, it requires patience, but it's worth it. All right. 5 out of 5 stars because look on it. Tree of the Trash, none. It's a miniseries. It was a short one. There was. During the credits of the final episode, you should stay through all of it. It's worth it. Alright. So, last little screed I want to put on before we end this puppy. Profanity is not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna say it. Like, we need to stop treating it like it's I'm sorry, I'm gonna say... They said, fuck? Oh, no! Guys, come on. I hate to break it to you, to the parents watching, your 11-year-old says the word fuck. There, I said it. It's just true. I know because I was an 11-year-old boy or I've known 11-year-old girls. I'm telling you, children curse. Like, if they don't hear it from a movie, they're going to hear it from on the playground or from other people. Like, profanity really is not that big of a deal. They're just words. Like, sex, I get. Violence, I get. Gore, I get. That you need to put restrictions upon. But profanity, the fact that Disney and Peter Jackson had to fight to have profanity that is in the raw footage in this is really stupid. Like, it's... No child is going to watch the Beatles Get Back. It is aimed at their parents and grandparents. Like, no one who's going to watch this is going to care. And people, who are music aficionados like me. No one is going to care. That's stupid. Alright, that's all I was going to say on it. I had to say it. Alright, we'll be back later tonight for Sing 2. And then other stuff to come. That'll be next time. That'll all be next time. Until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. See it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Customers, I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want for mails or reviews, this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Grant, the movie and TV guy. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. I love you all. Thank you all. See you soon. Bye.